Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to Raptorman. Good morning. Happy Friday to everybody tuning in. Today we're talking about Ether, Bitcoin, the precious metals on the rise as the dollar is losing strength. It looks like it's tanking. We're going to look at that Ether 5-year anniversary, I believe, and it's booming. Shout out to Trap Talk. Shout out to Raptorman. Shout out to everybody tuning in out there. Shout out to the boomers. Hit the buttons for me, guys. Like, subscribe, post notification bell. Ding, 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 ding. Stay tuned into the good ones. We're under hurricane watch out here on the East Coast, so I went out early to get the supplies and make sure I have some gasoline for the generator we have. And I also stopped by the grocery store. And let me tell you guys what happened over here at the grocery store. So, you know, in the district that we're in, because it's like the district in the Hunger Games out here, there's mandatory mask mandates or whatnot. So to go to the grocery store, you need to wear them. So I go in there to get my stuff 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm wearing the mask or whatnot, but, you know, I can't breathe with the mask, guys. I really can't. Legitimately, I can't breathe with the mask. I can't breathe well. So, you know, I let the nose out a little bit, you know, just so that I could breathe through my nose. I'm in, I'm out. I stay my 6 feet. I don't talk to anybody. So, you know, I'm pulling up to the line, and I have a little bit too many items to go through the express lane. So, you know, I passed the express lane, but the cashier lady is standing there waiting for someone to go to the express lane, but I passed her. And then she like kind of basically from like 2 aisles down points at me and she goes, "Sir, you're going to have to cover your nose." Like, could you imagine this? And she was a little millennial cashier, you know, going 2 aisles down to harass a customer about I mean, listen, and it wasn't even exposed like wild, guys. It was just, you know, so I can breathe. And, you know, I just looked away. I ignored her. And then she started handling with a customer. You know, I didn't adjust the mask, obviously. Come on, guys. I didn't adjust the mask. I paid for my items. As soon as I paid for my items, I took the mask off. And then I went to her register and I told her to have a nice day with my mask off and left. And let me tell you, I got heated, guys, because now I got little girls telling me how I should, you know, shop. She went two aisles down to tell me to adjust the mask. And it's not like, you know, it's out of hand. At that point, I was like, you know what? I almost threw the mask off right there and just be like, look, just call the police, whatever it is, $100 fine. I'll give you the $100. Get out of my way. You know, I'm going to have to start carrying money and just to be like, look, get out of my way. I'll pay you to shut up. What's going on with people? Everybody now is a social justice warrior. What kind of world are we living in where little girls will try to tell a man what to do? It's out of control. So, yeah, that's my experience. And it is what it is, guys. So, I don't know why I'm dropping a bomb, but it sounds like it sounds explosive. Let me share my display out here. Today we're talking about ETH on the rise. ETH is booming. And then we got the bits, and then we got the precious metals. Let's look at the coin market caps out here. But yeah, how about that story out there, guys? I don't know. Let me know if you've had any similar stories, but it's like, you know, I mean, I understand it's a private property going there, but like for an employee on a register to go two aisles down and like point her finger at me when I'm trying, like, you know, I'm not even her. I'm 6 feet from everybody. I got a mask on. I'm trying to pay for my good. And you're telling me about my nose? Yeah, exactly. This mysterious virus restricts lungs and breathing, yet the government makes you wear a mask that also restricts breathing. Right. Yeah, they sound like they want to kill us all. Yeah, let me tell you something, guys. That population control stuff is real deal. I've already known several old people that have gone into the hospital. Listen, it seems to me if you're old and you go to the hospital, you're not going to make it out. Okay, they don't let you talk to your family. They basically isolate you, and before you know it, they may be giving you plasma, throwing you on a ventilator, and you didn't even have to. This is a case. I've heard of someone close that happened and they didn't make it. Okay, it seems like if you're an old person, I would say if I'm old, I'm not going to the hospital. I'll tell you that much. I'll take my risk. And, I got people in my family, especially one of my elders, that already told me, listen, if I'm sick, keep me in the house. I'll die at home, with my family. I've seen people already out there. They can't even talk to their family. They got a Zoom as they die. It's wild, guys. So, I'm heated about it. I'm heated about it, Trap Talk. I'm heated, because I want to be considerate of my fellow citizens. I understand that not everybody feels the same way I feel. And some people are more scared and more concerned. And I understand that. And, we got to take into consideration because I don't have all the facts. So I get it. I'm treading lightly. I don't take my kids out. I don't go to the restaurant or anything. I'm social distancing as much as I can. But guys, at what point, how far do they want to take this thing? Because yesterday I'm hearing Fauci wants us to wear goggles now. And now I heard another report that you may get infected through your ear. What do you got to wear? Earmuffs, goggles, a mask. It's heartless at the end of the day, Rafterman. And what it is, it's also the mask is making you can't even see people smile anymore. It's taking away people's humanity. Is what it is, guys. Yeah, the whole thing has no compassion at all. It is heartless, Rafterman. It is. So, and I'll tell you something, guys. Let me keep it 1,000 with you. I don't think this is going to change. I hate to say this, but we're looking at the destruction of America if things keep going down the route that they're going. And where could we run to? I have no idea because I was looking at a map earlier. Someone just posted about all the countries that are restricting travel from the U.S. There's only a few countries that are allowing U.S. travelers. You can't go to Europe. I think there's one place you could go. Most of South America, there's only a few countries that allow U.S. people in. So, there's something major going down. Hold on to Jesus Christ, guys. That's all I got to say. Hold on to Jesus and be of this world, be in this world, but not of it. And I'm starting to see that more and more. It's like there ain't nothing for us really in this world. Okay, we're looking for a better for eternity. Okay, this is just a little blip on the radar. Narrow is the path out here, guys. And if you're looking for satisfaction and happiness just right here, that's not the way it goes. Yeah, I've been saying it's been taking our humanity away for quite some time, says Rafterman. Yeah, it is. It's pretty ridiculous, guys. Yeah. I think puppet masters are laughing their ass off. Yeah, it's at this point, guys, it's abusive. Okay? This is you're looking at the populace being abused. And then they're being abused so much that they're beginning to get Stockholm syndrome. Just listen to everybody. Please just wear your mask. Next is please just wear your goggles. Please just get on your knees and beg. That's basically where it's going to get to. So that's where it's going down. And it's wild because you in order to get food, you got to go through this. But listen, I was thinking about it. I'm like, it's wild that we got to do this, but then I also think about all of our ancestors and the things that they had to do to get food. We got to go, maybe, I got to go and wear a mask and get harassed by a little millennial. But how about our ancestor that had to go slay the animals? So, it is what it is. There's always dangers involved out there to get, you get your goods. But it's becoming clear and evident to me that public life is being removed. I mean, unless you want to fall in line and become a drone, it's like the only way for you to live is privately, and they're coming for all of that too. They're coming for everybody's privacy. Yeah, leading to the mark eventually. Yeah, absolutely, Rafterman. I think that's basically what it comes down to. Makes me believe it more that these drug companies work so hard to silence them. They took down the Americans Frontline Doctor Domain website simply because they believed the hydrochloroquine is the answer. Yeah, I heard about that. They completely knocked down the website, and it's what we're under here, guys, is literally a medical tyranny. We're seeing it's a medical tyranny, and I think that players like Fauci or whatnot, I think that they're higher in the totem pole than Trump. I think this Fauci guy is higher in the totem pole than Trump. From I'm making a guess out here because why not remove him? You know what I mean? And like, why are you letting this little runt keep going? Like, he is not an elected official. Who appointed this guy? Where did he come from? Who appointed him? Because I certainly didn't vote for it. Asteroid is coming in September, says YM. Yeah, at this point, the asteroid, the 1-2. Okay, we're back. I knocked the mic down. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it could be the aliens, the asteroid. They'll throw anything. Government was preparing since 1970 for Planet X. That's also hype, guys. There is no aliens or Planet X, guys. It's all hype. It's to scare you. It's like, and I get it. I understand. I believed in Planet X and the multiple suns before and Nibiru and all that. It's all bullshit, guys. Okay? It's all to scare you. But yeah, they'll definitely push the narrative. Christozilla linking over there on DLive to the page and the PDFs that the doctors reference if you guys want to check that on DLive. Thank you so much, Christozilla. But yeah, I gotta calm down too, because, and so do so many, and I've noticed that because it's the situation is angering me, right? And so many, I see the despair, I see the inhumanity going on, and it really does anger me, but I think that's also part of the plan, so I pray for peace. I pray for being able to control this anger too, because I was about to flip out on this lady and just you say and do like a public display of non-compliance. That's the word, but then again, I remembered the verse. It's like, do you really want to start rebelling and all that? It's like, I didn't see Jesus rebel. He just said, all right, you got a problem, then take me. What's the crime I commit? Whatever. Then do it. Then do whatever. But you didn't see him fight. And in fact, when the Romans came to pick up Jesus, his disciples, I believe they pulled out the sword, or they prepared themselves to engage in violence, and he told them to stand down. Make sure you live above 600 feet above sea level. I think everybody has another thing to think. 600 feet, I believe the Bible. If God already made the promise, he's not going to flood us anymore. He's not going to flood the world anymore. That's why there's rainbows, not because of homosexuals. Okay? Now, if you read Revelations, it says that it's going to end with fire. It's going to end with fire, not with water, with fire is what Revelations say. And then again, it says that the end times, no one knows. And a lot of people are saying right now is the end times, and which makes me think that it's not, because it says that he comes like a thief in the night when no one expects it. And right now, I think a lot of people are expecting it. Communists don't believe in God. Obviously, they believe that they can fix everything on earth. I had someone else yesterday telling me, I'm done with it. I'm a progressive socialist or whatnot. And I told him, listen, watch out with that. It sounds good. But watch out with that. If you want to put your trust in man above the Lord, I don't know. Screw the commies trying to silence the misinformation. Yeah, it's getting wild out here, guys. It's getting wild. Let me go ahead and settle down. Let's go ahead and check out the math out there. I just want to share with you my experience, my thoughts, my opinions, and let's move it. Let's move it forward. I don't want to be complaining all the time. I want to make sure that we're focusing on the gains out here, okay? And which ways to prosper and to build instead of complain all the time. All right, let's go ahead and check out top cryptos. Let me hit refresh. Bitcoin currently at 11,138 as the dollar strength index is plummeting. Ether not all-time highs, but booming, up 7% in the past 24. $340 for Ether. Guys, I'm glad that I got bags of Ether, and I told you guys that I most recently started acquiring more at 170. So I'm feeling good about the ETH walk. Shout out to Ethalic and the rest of them. You got Ripple there at 24. You got Bitcoin Cash at 292. Satoshi Vision 214. Litecoin coming back in the rankings. Litecoin putting up a little fight out here. Litecoin at $57. You know, Litecoin. It's a blue. It could have been a blue chip, and it's fighting to be one, but I don't know. Cardano at 13 cents, slipping in the rankings. Crypto.com coin at 16 cents. Binance up 4% at $20. EOS at a number 11 at 305. Chainlink 763. Tezos 285. Stellar at 9. Monero 82. There's greenery today, and that's good. Let's see Bancor moving. We got Bancor in our bag. Aragon Energy. We don't have, but I know some people that like energy. Synthex, we actually picked up. Synthex up another 10. VeChain Ether. Ampleforth making the movements. Finally, after tanking down to 76 cents. Let's see what happens with Ampleforth. This is the wild card of the week. And let me go ahead and see the losers. Aave, Lend, we got that in our bag. It's down 9%. Elrond's down 9%. Thorchain down 9%. ABBC. This ABBC coin is like a swinger. It goes up, it goes down, like it's wild. It's a wild one. This thing is like, one day it's like the top gainer, the other day is the top loser. Can anybody give me some info on this ABBC coin? I don't know anything about it. I just keep seeing it. Good morning to Crypto Task Force checking in the trenches. Grab his Bitcoin turret, ready to power bomb the soy boys. There you go. Yeah, rewind to the beginning of the broadcast to listen to the experience I had today at the grocery store with the mask. Gentlemen, I'm about to put 600 USD into the crypto sphere, says Task Force. What would you get? I'm about 40% Bitcoin, 30% ETH, and 30% Cardano. Ampleforth tanked after the hype 2 days ago. Yeah, it did. And now it's back up today. So yeah, that's why I put up a little bulletin and say, guys, check this one out and let me know. I got like 20 or 30 bucks of it. Closer to $2, so I got clapped. So I had like some Bitcoin change there on. I think it was what's the exchange? KuCoin or whatnot. I'm glad I didn't get more. But Ample's also mentioned by Coinbase. All right, and so is Kava. Okay, all right, that's good. Yeah, because something about Ample seemed a little bit gamey to me, and that's why I put out like a notification and told you guys. Check it out and let me know what you think. I was treading lightly with it, but now Coinbase is talking. That's good. Kava's in our bag already. Now, as far as your portfolio, Task Force, I'm not anybody's advisor. You know how my response is to that. I don't tell people what coins to get, although I share what coins I'm into. And most recently, we did a DeFi portfolio. I'll show it to you. I'm sure you've seen it already. This is the DeFi portfolio. It's only DeFi coins. And I'm speculating on DeFi as of late. I think that there could be something there. You can see here the price of our bags. We got $10,130. So we're up about $1,000 here. We're still a little bit behind Bitcoin, but making some gains. We got Lend, Bancor, Comp, Flexicoin, Kava, Kyber, and Synthex. Those are the ones we have. And this is strictly DeFi. But as I said before you do any, in my opinion, IMO, the whole channel, in my opinion, before you do any DeFi or any of these, baby alts, I like the blue chippers, guys. The bits and the ethers. The bits and the ethers. Okay? More bits than ethers, I'm going to be honest. Although ether, as expected, is making more gains, I think in the short run, ether is going to put on some more weight than Bitcoin percentage-wise. Good morning, Lady Plants. And yeah, so that's, blue chippers for life. So I would focus, in me, if this is me personally, I would focus on the bits and then the ETHs, and everything else is like appetizer or speculation. If you have an extra bag that you're willing to risk, then I would give it a whirl. As far as Cardano, I like Cardano. Okay. But here's the thing. If I had an extra bit or ETH to throw at one of these altcoins, I'd probably go for the DeFi coins. I am going for the DeFi coins. So not probably, actually, let's be forefront here. I'm not holding any Cardano, me personally. Now, I like it, and I think it has a lot of potential. And those that are holding it, I think that's not a bad move. Me personally, I'm more, my speculative bag, I'm more into DeFi. So, Crypto Task Force says, thanks, champ, my strategy. Yeah, and I don't think Cardano's a bad strategy. It's just me, if it's Bitcoin, then some Ether, and if I got something extra, then I'll look at, the baby and smaller coins. And, since most recently, I got me some of the coins that we explained here, the Bancors, the DeFi, the comps. So they were just mentioned by Coinbase, Silverflix. That's awesome. Could you, I would say, could you send a link, but I don't think that, try to send the link. The links here, Silverflix, they may be blocked there by, but if you could share a link to whatever you're just talking about, maybe Rafterman could allow it through. I think that sometimes they're moderated or not. If it doesn't work, just let me know and I'll try to search it on my own. Or maybe Rafterman can find it, or maybe he's driving. I don't know. But I would like to see that information. Sharing my screen? Yeah. Okay, let's look at the markets out here. Crypto Task Force was heavy thinking about Cardano, but my guts was like, nah, so Bits, ETH, and for the fun, DeFi coin, great. And listen, I'm not against Cardano. I'm not against Cardano. And if people make moves on Cardano, I'm not against it. I'm just saying that me personally, if I had an extra $100, I'd probably throw it on a DeFi coin than Cardano. Just me personally. And this is just short-term gains because I'm not interested in holding long-term unless it's Bitcoin or Ether. I'm not trying to acquire Cardano, or I'm not trying to acquire even stack DeFi coins long-term. I'm trying to flip them. What are the bits? The Bitcoin, the bits. More bits, and more kabooms. Bitcoin. It's you should have caught on by that already, Rafterman. They don't allow me to send links. I think it's just the settings on the box. Search for Coinbase blog. Yeah, let me do that real quick because I want to see that. Coinbase and Ampleforth. Let me run a quick Google search here. Coinbase blog, maybe? Coinbase Ampleforth? No, I don't see that. Coinbase blog. Let me search that for you. What is the price I'm asking? No, the bits, it's when I say the bits, I'm talking about Bitcoin. The bits are Bitcoin, all Satoshis. It was published 30 minutes ago. Oh, all right. Let's check it out. Coinbase blog. I'm just pulling it up right now. Okay. Is this the one right here? Coinbase continues to explore support for new digital assets. It probably is. It was just posted. Yeah, that's the one. I see it, Silverflix. Thanks a lot. Let's check out this article. Now, I'll share it in the chat box because I'm not restricted here, obviously. I know the bits are BTC, bro. Yeah, I don't know what you're asking about, Rafter, man. There's a bit of I guess a little lag here as far as comprehension between me talking and people writing. We are continuing to explore the addition of new assets, says Coinbase. Let's see what they got to say here. Coinbase's goal is to offer support for all assets that meet our technical standards, which comply with applicable laws. Okay, so that gives me a thumbs up if they're adding Ampleforth. I haven't seen it here. I don't know what their logo looks like. I know it's black and white, but I forgot. Over time, we expect our customers around the world will have access through Coinbase platforms to at least 90% of the aggregate market cap. Now, listen, they better do something because most recently, the okay by the comptroller for banks to custody crypto, in my opinion, is direct competition of Coinbase. Okay, obviously they got a first mover advantage, but like let's say your local bank, your local, let's say your Bank of America or even your local community bank, they're okay now to custody crypto, so they may offer these products. So Coinbase needs to offer more product and make it easier. Because I don't think that you'll be able, like something like Bank of America or your local branch, they're obviously going to offer Bitcoin and Ether first. I don't think they're going to right out the gate start offering, Kava or something like that. Crypto Task Force says, in my view, the Coinbase effect is fluff. No impact anymore like 2017. I do agree with you, Task Force. I think the Coinbase effect, I don't think it's fluff, but I think that it's less impactful than it was before. Yeah, so it's no impact like it. It still has impact, but a lot less. A lot less. And the reason I'm actually specifically looking at this article is because Silverflick said that they mentioned Ampleforth, and I was trying to vet Ampleforth, whether if it was a legitimate crypto or not, and if Coinbase vetted them, then I feel a little bit more comfortable. Okay, because I just don't even know anything about Ampleforth. Not that I go by Coinbase standard, but it's a good comparable. Today we're announcing that we're exploring the addition of a range of new assets, says this Coinbase blog. As part of the exploratory process, customer may see public-facing APIs and other signs that we are conducting engineering work to potentially support these assets. These new assets include Ampleforth, Band Protocol, Balancer. Balancer is the DeFi. Blockstack, Curve, Fetch AI, Flexacoin, Helium, Hedera, Hashgrass, Kava, Melon, Ocean, Paxos Gold, Reserve Rights, TBTC, the Graph, Theta, UMA, and WBTC, which is a wrapped BTC on the Ether blockchain used for DeFi purposes. So here are the coins. I missed the telling of the price of BTC. Sure, I'll show you right now. BTC currently, it's right here, 11,143. A low today of 10,975 and a high of 11,249. We're currently at 11,143. So yeah, thank you, Silverflicks, for the heads up here on this Coinbase blog. So yeah, Ampleforth. So I feel a little better with Ampleforth, and even with Flex, I told you, Flex. I don't know. It says that they're exploring them. It doesn't say that they're going to add them, but the fact that they're already exploring them is all right. In addition to support, any asset requires significant technical and compliance review and may be subject to regulatory approval in certain jurisdictions. We therefore can't guarantee whether or when any above listed assets will be listed. So they can't guarantee it. They're still vetting them. Okay, so that's what it is. Boom. I like the name Flex. Sounds like metrics. Flexacoin. Yeah, we got that one in our bag. Just check out CoinDesk. I kind of like, that's what it is. I thought I had it really big like this, and like it changed, and I was like, I kind of like how they had their website. It's more cleaner, but it's because I had this thing at 300% magnification. So you can see Ethereum history in 5 charts. A 5-year anniversary for Ether, apparently. 5 years ago this week, the first general purpose blockchain went live on the main net. Ether paved the way for a whole new use case of blockchain tech untethered from Bitcoin's original vision as electronic cash. Ethereum price and protocol upgrades versus time. And you could see ever since they did that Byzantium upgrade, it's kind of gone down. And then they ended up with the Constantinople, went up a little bit, then went back down. Then we're at Istanbul. We're still low. Vita looks really sick in these scammy videos here on YouTube. He needs to eat a steak and get some flex coins to flex his muscles. Yeah, earlier back in 2017, the boomer sent him multiple packages of testosterone cypionate, I believe. I don't know. But a rumor is that the people over there on Ripple intercepted the package and sent them over soy, and more soy. Vitalik and gang looks Antifa. That's funny. You guys are funny. Shout out to Jigger Romes. And you guys can look at the charts out here. I'm not going to read all this. I'm bullish on Ether, guys. I've been saying it. I don't know how long. I'm bullish on ETH. I'm bullish on ETH. Digibyte might also get listed on Coinbase. Did they mention that? I don't know. Let me see. It's right here on this blog. Well, it's not mentioned on this one. today, Avellino. I'm specifically talking about the current digital assets under review. This blog was just posted like 10 minutes ago, and I linked it in the box already. But I've heard in the past that they've explored Digibyte. It's not coming up on this list right now. Jiggeromes, indeed. There was also a video with a soy boy with long hairs, very Antifa-like. I would punch in the face and say, stop drinking soy. Crypto Task Force said that as a joke. We're not promoting any violence. It's all a joke, guys. Super chat, bro. You did? You threw me a super chat, Rafterman? You see, I'm not paying attention out here. Let me see. Boom, keep strong. I see that one. That one went fast. Thank you, Rafterman, for your $2 every single time. And excuse me when I miss them. I'm here on the stage. I start sweating. I'm screaming. And sometimes I miss a simple super chat out here. Excuse me. Thank you so much for the 2 USD. Let me drop 2 bombs for you. A couple coins and some dollar bills. Thank you so much. Shout out to Rafterman. We're going to have you soon, Rafterman. I'm trying to get somebody else on the phone. I want to call Rafterman, but not before I get somebody else on. It was a good time having Rafterman. Guys, shoot me your phone number if you want me to give you a call. ChampagneCrypto@gmail.com. I'll give you a call. I want to hear from the boomers. I keep you notified. Thank you so much, Rafterman. Drop another one for you. Rafterman showing me love and regulating the box when people get funny bunny. Apparently people were dropping F-bombs or whatnot. I didn't even see it yesterday, Rafterman. Because let me show you. I've showed it to you guys before, but look, on my end, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at. You see? I get an aggregate chat here, and it also shows me when people post on DLive. So it's not the same. It's probably delayed by a minute. So that's what's going on. What is Cointelegraph? Ether skyrocketing 50% in 5-year anniversary month. What's behind the rally? Obviously that DeFi. Aggregators now drive 20% of Ethereum DEX volume. Okay. Shout out to everybody over there on DLive. Christozilla always showing love over there. But yeah, how about that experience I had this morning? 2 aisles down, the cash register lady wants to come point her finger at me and tell me to tuck my nose in. A little millennial. Sir, I'm going to need you to do this. I'm like, what? I was like super stunned. It was like out of nowhere, you know? So, I didn't listen to her, and she started doing her thing. I went through my aisle. The lady in my aisle didn't care. She was an adult. There's a difference. It's like, I'm noticing like adults, they've been around for a longer. They're more likely to mind their own business. Okay, mind your own business. Okay, but these new activists, these new millennials, and everybody coming out of university, they don't want to mind their own business. They don't. They want to get in everybody else's business. And that's step one of commies and socialists. They want to get involved in your business and tell you how to live. Okay? They want to go out and listen, they'll literally barge into your house if they could. I want freedom, guys. I don't want anybody telling me what to do. I want people out of my way. And listen, I get it. If it's a private facility and they don't want people in there without mask on or whatever, I get it. But also mind your own business, guys. Kyrgyzstan, says Crystal Zilli. Yeah, it's getting out of control out there, guys. It's getting out of control. We got 4 people on DLive. I'm going to do a distribution right now. I'm not going to wait for the 5. Claim rewards on your end, boomers. And let's get this going. Distribute. Let's go. Crystozilla with 53. There you go. Shout out to Crystozilla. I felt like I was harassed by a Greta Thunberg type today. Maybe a couple years older. Imagine in like your regular life being scolded by a kid like this. That's literally what happened to me today. She was about to tell me, "How dare you?" It was like, it's wild, you know. And I'm glad I didn't say anything. I just completely ignored. I went into the line and everything. You know, I didn't do anything. And then when right after I paid my thing, I took the mask off right there. And I went to her aisle and I go, "Miss, have a good day." And I made sure she saw me without the mask. Just to let her know, like, you know. Just to, you know, let her know what's up. I hope my brothers in the USA do well. The dollar losing worth on daily. Bad news every day. USA for life. Let's check out the dollar and let's see what's going on. Indices are slightly in the green. 32.53 on the S&P. Dow slightly in the red, but trading sideways. 26.292. Crude oil slightly in the green at $40. Let's check out the metals. Metals doing well. Gold at $19.83. Gold all-time highs. Gold about to hit $2,000. Silver at $24 on a clear path to $25 and perhaps $30 in my opinion. Doing well. Metals doing well. Bonds are getting clapped. They're under 6, although they dropped to about 0.53 yesterday. Now they're green today, but look at the yield curve, guys. This thing is ridiculous. This is not bullish, okay? And then you got the crypto's doing well. Let's look at the currency. So the currency indices, you can see the dollar is up actually today after getting clapped. Look at the strength. It's been going down. US dollar currency index is at 93. Okay, so it's under 100. It's at 93 out here. Euro at 118. Japanese yen at 94. British pound at 131. Greta Tuna Fish telling adults what to do. A little girl not going to school. You trolled her good, champ. Always important to keep emotions in check and thinking about the bits. Yeah, I got to work on that. Because, you know, I've said this earlier that, you know, what's happening in the world today is angering me. And I think that I need to learn how to quell that. Because I was about to flip out on this girl today. And I'm glad I didn't. But even like the troll of taking off the mask and going back to her aisle to like troll her and show her that I wasn't wearing a mask. I don't think that was the right thing to do. I don't know. I mean, I didn't get close to her. I was still within feet or whatever. And I just said, "Miss, have a good day." But I made sure she showed I was not wearing the mask inside the market. You know, as I was walking, obviously I pay for my goods first. You know, I wanted to get my food. I got to get the hunt first. But yeah, it's wild. So I mean, I got to take your your advice to keep my emotions in check. I think everybody does. And you know, I was noticing that with Bill Barr, the Attorney General, when he was getting grilled by Congress. Now, whether you like the guy or not, you know how I feel about Donnie's team. I don't know. They're playing good cop or bad cop, whatever. Okay. I'm not saying I'm for or against them, but I think we could all agree that the gentleman was getting harassed. Okay. Barr was getting harassed by certain people and they were putting words in his mouth. And, you know, some people were outright disrespecting him. And I was watching it and I was like, man, if I was in this guy's position, I'd probably freak out. Like I'd probably get violent. You know, or I would just get up and leave. Like, I don't know. So part of it, I questioned myself. I'm like, is there something to be learned as to the way he's handling this? You know, is there something to be learned from it? Because you can even learn from the bad guys. You know, I don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy, guys. I don't know. Some would say he's good or bad. I don't care. I'm just saying I saw how he responded to being attacked. And I asked myself if I could do that. So I don't know if that's a virtue or not, you know. They're being taught that society is not fair and to be little authoritarians. It's first stages of setting up a society to be forced into communism. Right. And, you know, the communist society, they got like spies on the block, little snitches. And, you know, they get everybody turning against each other, you know, and you know, before you know it, you got the lady at the cash register about to, you know, cite you for not wearing the mask properly. You know, what I should have told her is like, oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't tell her anything, but really she just do your job. Your job is not the mask police. Your job is the cash register. You give her power if you stoop, champ. You're right, Rafterman. I think I even stooped by going over there to troll her. What do you guys think? And I want to listen to the adults out here. What do you guys think, honestly? What's the best way to handle this, guys? Like, what's the righteous way to do this? To ignore it and just keep going, right? Like, not even to engage it?